The FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour has come to Russia as the planet's best players go in search of Grand Slam gold. And up next, it's live action from the women's gold medal match as the USA take on Brazil right here in Moscow. Hello, welcome to the medal matches from the final day of the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour Moscow Grand Slam. This is the second Grand Slam of the 2016 season. This is the view from the drone. Spectacular, isn't it? A little bit of shadow for centre court at the moment. This is how things shaped up. The final four were sorted into the haves and the have-nots, as in the haves guaranteed a medal, Larissa, Talita, Walsh and Ross, and those not guaranteed a medal, which were Pavan, Bansley, Juliana and Lima. The bronze medal match has been played. If you haven't seen that one, it's well worth a watch. I won't reveal the score. As mentioned, it's cloudy. It's a little cooler than it has been. But it is another fine day for beach volleyball.
So, dear beach volleyball friends, welcome! Welcome to Moscow, welcome to the gold medal match! Katina! How are you? Welcome
So the teams have finished their warm-up.
On behalf of the Russian Volleyball Federation and all our sponsors and partners.
And the referee's taking to the stands from the Netherlands. It's Bas van der Meyden, tallest referee on tour. Hardly needs to go up the ladder. And he'll be ably assisted by Russia's very own Roman Kristovakin.
From the Netherlands, Mr. Bas van der Meyden.
Дорогие друзья, с большим удовольствием представляю второго судью матча. Первый российский судья, который будет работать на Олимпийских играх. Они состоятся в Рио-де-Жанейро в этом году. Встречайте из России.
Brazil will be coming out onto court first, just as soon as the referees have had their official invitation. Larissa Franca Maestrini wearing the #1 top, Talita Del Rocha Antunes wearing the #2 top. Two very experienced players. For Larissa Franca, at 34 years of age, she has 58 gold medals, $1.7 million in prize money, the most all-time winningest player in terms of prize money on the women's tour. 14 seasons, 1.74 m from Fortaleza. Her playing partner, the 33-year-old Talita Del Rocha Antunes from Rio, 151 tournaments, 30 gold medals, $1.3 million in prize money. It is almost, and I say almost, a millionaires club here on centre court. As the USA make their way out onto court in the form of Kerry Walsh Jennings. 37 years of age from Manhattan Beach, 112 tournaments, 53 gold medals, $1.368 million in prize money. Her playing partner, April Ross, 33 from Costa Mesa, 112 tournaments, 19 gold medals, and just a mere $939,000 in prize money, but not very far away from joining the Millionaires Club. But the money and the medals mean nothing. It's all about the win. It's all about getting that victory and being the best of the best. And this game may well be a precursor to what's to come in Rio in August. Who knows? Away we go with the Moscow Grand Slam gold medal match. Brazil in green with the service error, and it's an easy point and side out for the USA playing in blue, and that sends Ross back to serve. Nice play. Larissa gets the cross-court, beating Kerry, who's trying to deny her. But didn't reach far enough into that cross-court, and April wasn't anywhere to be seen. One hasn't quite caught the baseline. Kerry thought it was in for a second. Line judge and first referee in agreement. So Talita goes back to serve. Brazil with a slender lead. No trouble this time. Kerry square onto the net. Just puts that one straight down the line. Top swing from Larissa. So both stalwarts of the game, Larissa and Kerry, being the target of each team's attentions from serve. Oh, that was a shame. April just moving to her left first instead of holding her ground.
And here comes the news from the United States of America.
With the sun in and out from behind the clouds, makes it interesting as to whether or not to keep the sunglasses on or take them off. Kerry, the only player with them off at the moment. That is going to be her point, and a net touch from Larissa. Having to touch the net in order to try and touch the ball, continued right through. So the first end change. Kerry and April have the lead. Well, it's going to be a double. Larissa has a whole host of accolades in terms of her abilities and setting, which you can just go best setter 06, 07, 08, 09, 2010, 11, 12, 14. But that was a double. You've got the best setter going up against the best hitter. Kerry named best hitter in 05, 06, 07, 2012. Best offensive player in 2014. Most inspirational in 2014 and most outstanding. It really is a battle of the greats here on centre court, as that one doesn't quite make it back. USA with a 2-point lead and make that 3. Kerry putting the lights out and the roof on that one. Ball top serve. This is a massive psychological battle, isn't it, between two of the most tenacious players in the history of the sport, and two players who on court are the most professional, the most determined that you're ever likely to meet. But off court, I can only speak for Kerry, one of the nicest players you're ever likely to meet. I often see Larissa, she keeps herself to herself. That's unlucky from April. Big swing straight down in front of Larissa and a wry smile through the net. There'll be plenty of gamesmanship going on between the two teams. All within the rules, of course. April to serve. There's another dodgy pass, but somehow Larissa gets away with that one from underneath. Kerry at the net, somehow gets it past her and cross court. Brazil breathe a sigh of relief. Talita now with the serve. April's going to have a chance for a swing. She won't get many of those, certainly not at the beginning of sets. Brazil may well go back to her, or go at her towards the end of a set to make sure she's paying attention, the same way the USA may go after Talita. And that change-up has come now. That looked like another double, actually. And I'm pretty sure Kerry will just have a little word, and she does, to the referee straight away. It did look for all the world like it was a double touch on the set, didn't it? But within the rules, they have been relaxed over the years. Good recovery and a good dig from Larissa. Brazil are back in. Nice point for them. They still trail by 2, though. Considering Larissa is the shortest player on court at 1 metre and 74 centimetres, she still gets up and packs a punch. Well, the line was available, maybe a little bit too tight to go to it. This time, though, it is taken as April gets it off of the block and down the line. Big serve from April.
USA.
Fast arm swing from Larissa, but a technical timeout. It's USA who have the lead. That's nice play, both sides of the net. Once again, Larissa, 2 digs from her. The roll shot is good. Took the heat out of the attack and left April standing in defense. Little bit tight, but it's a net touch from Talita as she tried to get her hands on the ball.
Второй и третий номер посева для команд был есть до сих пор на турнире Волейбол. Второй номер посева у бразильяны, третий номер посева у команды США. Larissa, чемпионка мира, 2011 году, стала сильнейшей на планете. Как Наталья сейчас отправляется на подачу. Ни одного матча на турнире не проиграли ни те, ни другие. И причем выигрывают очень уверенно.
swing, Larissa cross court, nobody stopping her. Brazil come back to within a point. Could be level. Well, it's going to be the roll shot. Oh, it's a cheeky little shot, isn't it? Caressing the net. Then finding the sand. Inches away from April, who couldn't get there quickly enough. And Brazil are level. So a change of tactics for Brazil. They've gone after April twice. And they got those 2 points, but this time April gets a really good swing off the block and out of play. Oh, a serve from April. Had a quick look to the lines judge, pointed with both hands to say, that's in. What a serve that is. Well, she's certainly not in Kerry's shadow. Certainly is an equal, if not, well, I wouldn't say better, they're both as good as each other. That's a cracking serve, just catching that sideline. And certainly with the issues that Kerry's had with her shoulder of late, April has been one solid player, making sure that the ball's always there for her to have a swing, as she does again, looking for the catch, and it was given. And then Kerry also wanting to have a little chat about the setting. That was a catch. Oh, would you believe it? Look at that run of points. So USA side out for 14, then score 2 quickly, and then go into a 3-point lead. Brazil call the timeout. All their efforts to get back level undone by the USA.
As per June 13, we'll know the names of the teams that will qualify directly for the games in Rio. The next game will be the gold medal match for men, with the same teams that played the final at the World Championships last year, right? The Número Cristiafanicos from the Netherlands versus the World Champions from Brazil, Alison and Bruno.
Дорогие друзья, не забываем, что в 18:35 у нас начнется мужской финал, и у нас будет повторение финала чемпионата мира 2015 года. Губернатор Хорст из Нидерландов, Алison Cerutti, Bruno Schmidt, Бразилия.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, say hey! Say oh!
Well, that's a good dig. And again, brilliant from April. Good reactions. That was right into the sun for Larissa, and comes back cross court. Superb beach volleyball, worthy of a final here in Moscow. 2 great pickups from April. Just couldn't quite get the angle she wanted. Credit to Larissa for her dig and then her cross court shot back. Slightly more routine side-out for the USA. And that certainly is their focus now, isn't it? Their side-out game. That will be just consigned to nothingness, as it were, forgotten. Focusing now on getting this ball back for April to have the serve. Larissa with the ball for Brazil. The cross court was on, not taken. Will it be costly? Not if April has anything to do with it. But Larissa, though, is the player on the other side of the net who dictated exactly how that one was going to end. The line roll, giving Brazil a point, getting them back in. it's too tight. Good reactions. Well, there's a couple of rather, I say above par plays, because below par is good. Above par isn't in the golfing terminology. So as a result of that, the USA call the timeout.
Confirmation virtually qualified for against both teams are the same in the men's competition with Larissa Franca, Bruno Schmidt and Alison Cerutti.
Yeah, because we're getting chances all the time. Yeah.
Now we want to see everybody. Everybody put your hands up, hands up, hands up. Everybody with your hands up. From left to right, slowly, slowly, from left to right. Everybody hands up, hands up. And now, clap your hands.
Talita with the serve. April with a decent pass. Little reverse play, and that one's straight down the middle. USA get their side out, but it was costly, wasn't it? 2 points given away before they could manage that.
Ну что ж, интересная концовка. Первой партии нас ждет упорнейшая борьба. Плюс одно очко, это Walsh.
Wasteful.
33-летняя Эйприл из США.
Well, that might have been going wide. April not taking any chances. And it costs them a point. Talita shuts out April Ross. And Brazil head in front right at the business end. Foot fault by Talita. Stepped on the line. She has a good look. You say what? Well, she wasn't looking at her feet, was she? She was looking at the ball. And she's clipped it with her toe. Top swing from Talita, as she buries that one cross court, inside the block, inside the defence, threading the eye of the needle to bring up set point. April to keep the USA in it. Oh, she's done that. Well, it's what we wanted for neutrals, 20 all, and now we keep going until someone gets two clear. Who's going to make the breakthrough? Oh, unforced error from Larissa. You wouldn't have expected that. And it's the USA who make a breakthrough. Still, though, another point required from serve, from block D. Where's April going with this one? Larissa again, not a great pass. Talita scrambles, and it's a huge block! And Kerry gives the USA the first set, 22-20. What a turnaround, what a comeback, what a gold medal match.
USA first set for April and Kerry now, 30 girls. E saludamos a nossa torcida que está seguindo o jogo pelo internet do Brasil. Estamos na quadra central na final feminina. Chega o segundo set de todas as americanas, 22-20 no primeiro.
Cracking view from the drone being used here for this Moscow Grand Slam as we get ready for set number 2. USA with the serve. Larissa looking for side out for Brazil. And she'll get it. Another crafty cut shot in front of April.
Welcome to Moscow. Second set, first set won by the USA, 22-20. Serving the second set with the #1. The Olympic bronze medalist in London and former world champion, Larissa.
Larissa kept waiting. Oh, that's a good serve. Great put away, the 1-foot Yahoo! This time it's April. Gets up and gets the ball down. Rather narrow block from Kerry, apologising to April.
USA is on the other hand, 2-1.
Good pick from Larissa, right at her though. And then she comes back with another cut to the line. She loves that line cut shot, doesn't she? Well, she's got that line cut, she's got the cross-court cut that she's put down twice in front of April, and then a hard swing to where April stood. Those are her 3 main shots. It's which ones can you remove from blocking to give the defender, April, the best chance of then digging. Huge swing, April way over the top of that one.
Great start.
April thought it was going to go wide and left it. It's just clipped that sideline. She thought it was out, didn't she? Good read from Larissa. But a great block from Kerry. And Larissa straight under the net, straight across. Trying to consign that block to history and just not think about it, get on with the next point. This is the view we have here. It's a capacity crowd pretty much for this women's gold medal match here in Moscow. Tantalisingly close. You just see April still moving to her right. That's what's cost her for getting back to her left to get the ball. Once again, April with a nice big arm swing, getting nice high contact on the ball and able to send it straight down. Oh, wild one from Larissa. You can see why the USA are going after her. Back when it was Larissa and Juliana, the USA would go after Juliana. That's probably why Larissa got all those best setting awards. Tactics beginning to pay off in this second set. Larissa again forced to pass the ball. Talita with a good recovery, and that one's missed as well. 2 unforced errors in a row from Larissa. And it's the USA who edge in front. No panic just yet from Brazil, and look at that classic time wasting from Talita, going to clear some sand from her eyes. Well, that's good gamesmanship. That's knowing the rules and how to exploit them. April, no doubt, will be looking to go after Larissa again here, which she does. Oh, almost. Great swing from Larissa, giving Kerry something to think about in the process with that block out. Really good serve from Larissa. Kerry just gave up too much of the court to her right, and Larissa punished her. Brazil have the lead back. Well, that has disappeared in a side out. Fascinating encounter this, isn't it? Both teams giving as good as they get, coming up with moments of brilliance. And for Larissa, a few moments of madness, it must be said, with those two unforced errors. Pushed deep again with the serve, and the pokey could be chased down. It is. Chance for the USA. Oh, brilliant from Talita. She's just one of the best at doing that. That looked like the USA were going to take the point, didn't it? Brazil had a chance. That is a magnificent pickup from Larissa. And then it was a great high hands defense, which Kerry couldn't match. Lovely work. Slightly quicker ball into the middle. Larissa had gone away to the left-hand side, and the pokey then an easy put away for April. Nothing to separate the teams again, but it's advantage Brazil. They're siding out for the point. Generally deemed to be a little bit easier than trying to score a point from service. Although, the way Larissa's playing at the moment, it's not that difficult, is it? 3 unforced errors for her from hitting, one of which she had no block. We bet where this one's going to go again. She's off the net. Didn't find that baseline. Well, that's right into the blocking zone. Kerry did very well to make the touch and not touch the net in the process. And it's a belter from her over the top of Talita. And it's a break point, a 2-point maneuver here for the USA. That's a huge psychological boost for them. 2 points from the serving line. And all the momentum that Brazil had has gone. They're now siding out just to stay in this one. Once again, Larissa the target, playing that ball very low, her head much higher than her hands, and that, whoa, somehow comes back. Although it won't go over the net just yet. And still it won't come over. And when it does, there's going to be a chance here for Kerry. And she's taken it. This is magnificent from the USA. Brazil surely will call a timeout after losing 3 points as quickly as they have done. What they are going to do is wait until the glasses have been cleaned, if that's going to be the case. Really good work from Kerry and April. And you know what? They're not going to call a timeout. They're going to go back and try and get the side out. April again, good play from her, putting it on to Larissa. And this time, Brazil get the ball down, get to breathe a sigh of relief. In any other game, you probably think the USA would go on from here to take the set and with it the match, but the way that the first set went, that was by no means a done deal, wasn't it? 2 points one side, 2 points the other. So that's top siding out from Kerry and April. And at the technical timeout, the USA have the lead, and they lead by 1 set to nothing.
The Mexican wave is going to go from left to right.
Ну что, друзья, итак, ручки вниз опускаем по нашей команде вот отсюда туда, и вот этим кругом погнали волну.
Everybody there, when we say 3, the wave will go from left to right. Everybody, hands out, hands out. 1, 2, 3, arriba!
Kerry with the serve. She'll hustle to the net, trying to stop Talita. Gets a touch, but sends it away from April. Lovely. Even when they look to be in trouble, they get out of it very nicely, don't they? Reverse bump set, 1 foot Yahoo to the line, gives USA the point. Well, the wind just taking that one back as Talita went to swing on it. You could see as it went up, the wind caught it. Talita then having to reach slightly behind it. Great block from the USA. See, yes, she has to go back on that one. What a block, though. Definite change up here for Brazil, going after Talita twice. That might come back. Indeed it will. Kept in play, Larissa with another error. Unbelievable. Well, I don't think the USA would have expected Larissa to make this many mistakes. Although, to be fair to the USA, they are forcing the issue, aren't they? Making it so difficult, giving the ball back each time, not letting it hit the floor. Hardly any real clean winners for Brazil in this second set. Another serve that's difficult for Larissa. Oh, that was unlucky. Great swing. Larissa gets some help from the net, and April gets no help at all as a result, as it just takes all the energy out of it. She couldn't get her hand underneath it in time. She was off and running, but that's the next most difficult thing to do, is change direction on the sand. Actually, probably the most difficult thing to do. Good up from Larissa. And a great put away. Plenty of mutual respect between Larissa and Kerry, which is great to see. Not over yet, is it? Kerry's going to get some glasses. We're going to clean her face. Got some sand in her eye. Deciding not to go with the glasses. Very well controlled by Kerry, that ball swirling in the wind, and then April putting it away. And now the USA really have opened up some serious daylight between them and Brazil. April not too worried, not going to go and overly commit herself to that. Knowing when to go and when not to. Realising early she was never going to get it. Talita now with the serve. How is the USA's side-out game? Not great with that last play. But still a cushion for the USA. Heel of the hand for Larissa to put the ball in the corner and give them a point, bringing them back to within two. That will do nicely. Talita up, but she couldn't get across. Didn't get anything across the net, did she? April now with the serve for the USA. And that one won't come back. And this is now real danger for Brazil. The USA are on the verge of a straight sets victory here. They need 2 more points. Can Brazil get themselves out of it? Oh, brilliant. Larissa with hardly any room to work with. Puts that one on a sixpence onto the sideline. Gets the side out. Look at that. Brilliant swing. April looking for the side out to bring up match point. And she does it. Awesome swing from April. Larissa couldn't handle it, and it's now match point for the USA. No block, no trouble for April. Deep serve again, Larissa to keep Brazil in the match. And she does. But for the USA now, 3 chances to side out for gold here in Moscow. And it's going to be April who hammers it away cross court. It's a magnificent result for the USA. They've beaten Brazil in straight sets. They have laid down a marker ahead of the Olympic Games in Rio. What a performance from Kerry and April. Well, a magnificent result. And it wasn't as if Brazil played badly. The USA played great. Brazil had no answer. Just look at that celebration from Kerry. That just about tells you all you need to know, how much that means to them. Well, fantastic result for the USA. Kerry's off and celebrating with all the ball girls and boys with the high fives, as she usually does. Confirmation of the score, 22-20, 21-17. A consummate performance from April and Kerry. Tim Simmons is down courtside with them, ready to have a chat. Let's hear from our winners.
April, Kerry, congratulations. April, in 2 previous matches, you did not win a set against them. Today you won 2 and you won the match.
Yeah, I think that just shows our growth for sure. We've been working really hard. We've been through, a lot. And we're still on the up and up, and I'm so proud of how we played this whole tournament. They're a great team, obviously, lots of really good teams. Yeah, just really happy, good teamwork. Yes, she played awesome.
Kerry Walsh-Jennings, you've won the title in 2014. Last year we won't talk about. How good is this feeling to be back on the top of the podium?
Tim, it feels so good. I mean, like April said, we have been through so much as a team. Even playing these guys, we've been through so much, and we absorb everything, we let ourselves feel everything, and then we let it allow us to elevate and ascend. So we're so grateful. They're amazing. This whole tour is amazing. It's making us to be the best in the world. We're not going to stop. We're relentless. We love it.
April, you had to beat a lot of Brazilians to win the gold medal.
Yeah, that's just how it is these days, Lots of really good teams. Brazil has a lot in the main draw. Germany has a lot in the main draw. USA has a good amount, so you got to beat a lot of people out here.
Yeah.
You're off a week in the States, and then you're back to Hamburg.
Yeah, we're going to take advantage of this week. We're going to love up our babies. I love you guys. We're going to recompose, celebrate this win, but we want to win in Hamburg. It's the last qualifying event. We're just growing. We're just growing, and it's so fun, Tim.
We're going to celebrate this, though.
Yes,
congratulations.
Congratulations indeed. 3 Brazilian teams beaten in a row for them to claim gold here in Moscow. A magnificent effort from April and Kerry. And on what is a magnificent day for beach volleyball here in Moscow, as the city spreads out below us, it is the USA who have conquered Brazil in the gold medal match. What a performance from them. They only dropped 2 sets. Here are their highlights. Well, that concludes our coverage for the women's gold medal match. We still have one more game to come to conclude proceedings here in Moscow. We do hope you can join us for that. But from all of us here for now, it's time to say goodbye.